Hello, hello! Oh, hey! Hello! Welcome to the stream! Welcome to this stream, where I talk about Neon Tail and other stuff, and pretty much my life story also. And give me 1 second, I'm setting up, I just made a new build. Hopefully this one is not as broken as the one I tried before. Let's get the music down and let's get to the meat of this stream, which is talking about my indie game project Neon Tail, which is something that is kind of difficult lately because we've been kind of slowed down production-wise because we are out of money. So let's see, if we go with my first save, I have awesome cosmetics, but I mean, the usual ones, but I hope I didn't have time to test this build. I hope everything's working. I think last time I tried this build, it was all broken. I think it's alright. Let's see. Oh, alright. Yep. It was quite pleasant today in the Discord channel, having someone coming up and talking about the game with much enthusiasm. I kind of felt like he had more enthusiasm than I did, and which is kind of breaking my heart a little bit. I'm kind of like it's because of life, I suppose. #life kind of slowed down everything about Neon Tail. But like I say every time, I'm not giving up on the project. I'm just pushing it, delaying it. If I could, I wouldn't, of course. But here we go. Hello Natixstar, welcome to the stream, bienvenue dans le stream. C'était super fun le Road Redemption, Road Rash. C'est super fun, c'est super, j'ai juste super fun. Je me suis bien éclaté. Okay, let's see. Oh wait. Let me do something because I've let me deactivate the nighttime. There we go. Okay, everything was becoming pretty dark on my screen because I activated the night blue screen thing. All right. What did I want? Yeah. Today I spent the whole day. I spent the whole day kind of working on the networking thing. So I did a lot of progress. I didn't work on. I worked on my own project. Those 2 days I've been hard at work with the networking, and I understood that it wasn't as easy as I thought. To port Neon Tail into a multiplayer game, I would have to. So I could go 2 ways. Either take everything from the beginning and write the whole scaling system, but having everything separated and set up for networking, pretty much. Everything has to be set server-wise, client-wise, but I have a base project now. It is a clean one. I can create a multiplayer game now, but I think porting Neotel is going to be a huge work, way more than I thought. Hello and good morning, Mr. Rainbow 228. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? I'm just talking about what I've been up to lately. Yeah. So I had that ambition of porting the game into a multiplayer game. I thought it would be an easy task. I mean, not easy, maybe complicated, but maybe a complicated project, but one that wouldn't take too much time production-wise. Ooh boy, I was wrong. Okay. The thing is, yeah. So at my day job now, I learned. I think I became quite good at at working with an online project. But I am incredibly honest, and I'm not going to use anything I did for my job for myself, because that's pretty much what I signed a contract for. I'm using something that is built in with Unity, which is Network for Game Object, and it works completely differently. And I took the time to really learn it and really set up a new project for it. And I think in order for me to implement multiplayer to Neontel, I would have to. I can go two ways. Either I start from scratch, from a clean project, and that's what I did, and I shouldn't, I think. Or I think the other way was the smarter one, which is duplicating the whole Neontel project and try to change stuff for it to work with networking. But this is going to be a mess of a project, but on the other hand, I think that's the quickest one to do. So, Surfei, hello! Mugen Sonzai, welcome to the stream! Yeah, I'm talking about what I've been up to lately. Yeah, so I've set up a new project, and I gave quite a lot of thought about it, actually. I think I'm not going to port Neontel into a multiplayer game anymore, because actually that's a huge amount of work, and the way I coded Neontel is way too much. It's way much too intricate into a single player adventure right now. For me to detach it from everything and set it up into a multiplayer game, that's actually a huge amount of work. Woo! So however, I'm quite into experimenting with networking netcode with GameObject, the built-in multiplayer solution for Unity. And I think I can create a tiny little project just to learn, and since I'm in the middle of it, why not? Maybe try to. I was thinking, just create a tiny game. Maybe that's going to. I'm going to bounce with it. Maybe with some luck, financially, it's going to be something that can be a base for Neontel for me to end this project properly. So what I'm going to do is to create a tiny little game. Right now it is called Beneath. I plan on making it a very simple dungeon game, top-down, multiplayer, and yeah, I'm going to recycle the little mouse from Ameline and the Ultimate Burger, but it's going to be a dark game. It's going to be a cute mouse in a very dark world, but it's going to be plain simple. I think I'm going to also get inspired a lot by lately the game that I've been playing lately with Netixta, that awesome motorbike game, which is Road Redemption. I didn't expect to have so much fun with a tiny little game like that. It's pretty much Road Rash, but yeah, it's a bit them all on Road Rash. You just ride your bike and smash other riders. It's pretty brutal and very fun. Hey, Ashley Molly, welcome to the stream. Hola, tengo ganas del proyecto. I have no idea what that means. Hola means bonjour, I think. Tengo ganas del proyecto. I have no idea what it means. Sorry. But welcome to the stream, nonetheless. Yeah. So, if you're interested, maybe I can stream that. In a way, yeah. Me working on that little project. It's going to be a very fast project. I'm not going to spend too much time on it. So I'm going to make it so you're playing a little mouse. I'm using the 3D base of the little mouse from Ameline. So we'll have a tiny cute little mouse archer that's going into a dungeon. It's going to be a top-down shooter. And it's going to be multiplayer up to 5 people. I think I'm going to create a very basic customization thing, maybe. And that's not going to be my priority even. Maybe just having a different color for each character and that's it. But I think it's going to be interesting for me to create. I've set up a brand, an empty project with that works with one host, one player that's going to act as both a client and a server, and he's going to host the game. It's pretty much like Terraria or Borderland or that type of solo adventure PvE, but with friends, drop in, drop out. I'm going to do that, I think. I'm going to keep it simple, and it's going to be something, I think. It's going to be nice. Hey, bah. Why did I engage myself into that mission? Let's see. I'm not forgetting. I'm not. I mean, Neontel is such an enterprise. I'm not postponing it, but I'm thinking of ways to establish myself a better base, because this for me to finish it and is going to need a lot of. Okay, so what I need to do is to write dialogue, missions, stories, and characters, animations, just a ton of contents. That's going to take me like a few months minimum, even if I cut down everything else. So I'm thinking about doing something about my present state. If I we'll see. I don't really know what I'm going to do. It's kind of hard. Woo! This is awesome. I like my game. I got some praise today on Discord. That got me happy. Whoop. Do-do-do-do-do. Ouch. Although I was kind of I don't know. I think I feel I need bounce. Basically, I really need something to bounce on for me to really have the right momentum to finish this project. I really need something to really bow and boink and come back at it and hard and finish it in one gulp. Is that something I can say in one gulp? Yeah. I know what I have to do to finish this project, but it's strategically speaking, I'm not sure it's the project the project has been slowed down so much due to life. It's kind of hard for me to finish this in one go, but that's something I really want to do. So yeah, will there be skating in the dungeon? Well, you never know, you know. No, I don't think so. I'm going to keep it very simple. Like I said, I'm going to create a very tiny game. It's pretty much like a bouncing project for me to give myself some momentum. That's cool. Yeah. So the idea is I'm going to do a very simple game. I'm not even sure there's going to be verticality. It's going to be top down, left up, right. I'm not going to do any crazy physics. Walls and enemies. That's it. You just shoot them and that's it. Using a bow. Maybe I'm going to recycle the idea with Ameline and the Ultimate Burger, which is, I think I'm going to implement both. It's not going to be hard for me to do because I already have my code. So I know some people really didn't like the bow simulation in Ameline, and which is something I think it's very cool. I like it. But again, many people aren't into the skating from Neon Tales, so I suppose I'm into new ways of playing games and most people aren't, so it's whatever it is. So yeah, the idea with the bowstring simulation is that when you use this and you pull that down and you release, it's going to simulate a bow pull and release, like that, boink. So with your thumb, you're doing that same motion, which is you pull down, it's going to take the bow backward, and when you release, poof, it's going to shoot. But a lot of people actually ask me for just point where you want to shoot and press RT to shoot. It's whatever. I think it's fine. I'm going to implement both. That's not going to be a lot of time wasted to me, and everybody will be contented. Honestly, I'm not sure why you're still working on Neon Tales. You already put more work into it than we expected, and I would rather see you take a chance with a new game and focus on that. The thing is, I think that's my personality. I tend to through I do that with video games too. Any game I buy, I usually finish it one day or another. Maybe sometimes like 20 years later, but I do finish them. I'm kind of tenacious in terms of in French you say têtu, which is I think in English there's a word. What is it? Yeah, I guess tenacious. Yeah, in French it's tenacious is kind of a good word in English. Well, têtu in French means yeah, you shouldn't do that, but you're still doing it. Yeah, I think it's it's more appropriate for my personality. I kind of I mean, when you see all that I've done for this project, it's like open world. You can work. You have people, lore. You have friends. You can skate with them. You got so many different skills, like bouncing on so many features. Grinding. Very unique skating physics that no other game ever has. I kind of I wouldn't feel right not to finish it, but on the other hand, I'm a very patient guy, and I'd rather take 10 years to finish it than just not care about the project anymore and leave it as it is. I might cut a lot of things and make a just wrap it up and finish the game, and exclude a ton of features that I wanted to put in. but I'm going to finish it no matter what. However, it might take longer than I thought. And also for you guys have been following, like Netixta has been following the project forever, for since its beginning. It's not 10 years ago, but it's like, how long? It's like 5-6 years when the game was even a prototype. It wasn't even Ruby wasn't the protagonist. I had a bikini girl as the main protagonist. The only thing I could do was doing skating around and doing that, pretty much. Yeah, it wouldn't feel right to not to end this project with just giving up. But yeah, so I think it's alright for me to not give it up. But I'm going to take my time. I'm going to bounce on something else to give me momentum. I often do that with anything, with art, with coding, with anything. Whenever I feel like some sort of how do you call that? Focused brain fog. I guess that's kind of the idea. Like when you're too much into something that you don't have the right mindset to see it as you should, just bounce on something else. Get yourself do something else, like I mean, when you're drawing something and you're too focused on something, on a very precise location of your painting, you need to stop doing that. Do some gardening, go watch a movie or something, and when you come back, you're going to see all the problems that you couldn't before because you were way too focused into the details. It's kind of the same thing with Neon Tail. Kind of not really, also because the project is so vast that I can kind of bounce on the on the stuff that is already inside. I can bounce like I can bounce on working on job or pizzas while so that I can come back to the HUD and stuff like that. I did that a lot actually. But I think the main issue is the everything that is not in game, pretty much. So Neon Tail has a lot of love put inside the game itself, but not enough care put around the game, everything around the game. So I don't think it wasn't on purpose, of course. We didn't put the game in early access just for it to be. So early access did a lot of hurt a lot of the financial management of the game, because we've been contacted with by a ton of publishers who were all like, "Oh, the game looks really great. That's awesome. Oh, it's in the early access. See you later." So that happened a lot. I think they all like, yeah, those guys have potential. We should shake hands in case things get good for them. We better know them. But the game is in early access. We better not take this one. So I think that most publishers are like that, which is fine. I understand business is business. But on the other hand, we just don't have the fundings. So yeah, taking a job. Right now I'm working 1 day per week on my own project. I'm not giving up. Never, I think. But I think I need to bounce on something else. Financially, like outside of Neon Tail. So I think that little multiplayer networking project is a good bouncing step. Je m'en rappelle. Yeah. Yep, Neon Tail was quite an adventure. I'm going to bounce on networking is kind of a very good bouncing point because I've never done any networking coding before. That's new to me. That's something that I'm enjoying learning. And I think creating a tiny little project using just for me to learn is going to be exactly what I need. Learning is fun. And I think yeah, learning is definitely fun. I'm actually I'm doing a ton of new things right now. So I've been reading documentation about network coding with the building Unity asset package, which is named Netcode for GameObject. It works in a very specific way that I didn't think that really took me. That is very different from what I learned from my job in terms of handling networking. But it is also very interesting. I've been also I've been using a very old version of Maya that is kind of dying in terms of license. So I'm going to. I've been also learning Blender because it's free and I have no money. So on that side, I'm also having fun. I've been taking my little mouse from Emmeline and the Ultimate Burger, and I've been working on one hand jump. It's not bad. You can see that I'm quite excited about the project. I've been talking non-stop. It's the beginning of the stream. Yeah, take a chill pill. Yeah, so I'm learning Blender. I mean, I already know how to use 3ds Max and Maya, both. So for me, like, it's kind of easy and fun at the same time, but also very strange for me to play with. I take it like a video game, pretty much. Like I've been playing Doom and Call of Duty, and suddenly I've got a new FPS. That's pretty much how I take it. I've been working with 3ds Max and Maya, and now I'm suddenly using Blender. It's kind of the same thing. It's like playing. I've been playing Street Fighter 2, and suddenly I'm playing Guilty Gear. Yeah, I'll take it like that. It's very different in terms of gameplay, but it's doing pretty much the same thing. And with different gameplay and some tiny little differences here and there, I can see things that I'm enjoying and things that I'm kind of like, I prefer Maya for that than this. Can you switch and play as Toast? Sure thing. Let's see. This is the indie dev build, so of course I can switch to Toast. Here we go. Hello, I am Toast. Toasty Toast. She's got balance, right? So she's got the lowest mass of all the 5 characters. Yeah, I've actually spent a whole day trying to import Neontail's skating into the new netcode MT project, but too many things are tied to the skating. The player stats, the stats are tied to the skill, the skill manager. The skill manager is tied to so many things. Yeah, it's way too tied to everything. The cosmetic manager is going to set up a lot of well, my brain is going everywhere right now when thinking about this. I'm struggling just to explain what's going on with with all the things that is implicated in. Oh, yes, Toast can fight. Here, take my bunny ear. And take my cheese. Take my pipe. I mean, I've done so many things. I should put some lights on the landmine. It's not very obvious that it is a landmine. Looks like a plate. Ah, it's whatever. Take my donut. Take my guitar. I should make the props bounce off them instead of disappearing right away. I like the idea, but it's not easy to use. Take my pizza box. Skateboard. Oh well. Whoop. Woo! Oh yeah, I got bomb. I think they are too far away from me. There we go. Yeah, I like this character. Ouch. She's got bugged out ouches. Oh well. Yeah, alright. So... yeah, last week I told Young that I think this build is quite stable. It should be pushed into early access. He's been very busy with side part-time jobs too, so give him some time. He's going to play test the game and push it into early access. Yeah, just that. I shall not touch RAM. There. Okay. By the way, is the stream working well? I've been having a lot of issues lately, like last week and the week before. So if you see any issues with the stream, please tell me. I've been tweaking the bitrate and the quality settings and stuff like that. I hope now it's not as it's not a bunch of a vomit of pixels, like I like to say. Like I would call it in French. And I hope there is not a half an hour lag like it happened like 3 weeks ago. Hopefully. I think Toast works better in daylight. Oh yeah, okay. Her green suit looks like yellow with that sun. Let's see. Yeah, it's not too bad. She's not pulsing. Her emissive map is not pulsing with the music. I wonder why, actually. It's a bug, I think. Oh well. I don't know. Yeah, talking about project, I'm going to... I had a bunch of ideas. I actually would like to test a lot of gameplay when I started to think about the dungeon game. However, I want to keep it simple, but I'm kind of I'm way too greedy with fun. I'm like a fun hungry guy who's addicted to video games, of course. Like, and never has enough in terms of testing things and trying things, and I kind of want to test like, okay, so with the dungeon game I also really want to try out some gameplay with a rogue character. So I think I'm going to do the bow and arrow, of course, but what I would really like to try is a dual dagger type of character that has a lot of very specific game design that has never been done with rogue characters in D&D type of games. More action based, but a lot of subtlety with the sneaking part. but not sneaking in the boring way like Metal Gear, but using more specific skills that where you have to rush and be quick, more action oriented, more than it is about patience. Oh well, I've got ideas. Let's just say. Boop. Boop. Woo! By the way, what would you see me create? Nope, very laggy. Oh no! Why is it laggy all the time? Ah, okay, let's see. So when I watch beneath OBS, I've got 60 FPS. I've got red. Okay, it's red. Maybe that's why you guys aren't talking that much. It's lagging maybe a lot. Let's see what I can do. Can I like? Yeah, it's very laggy. I can see that. Output. Let's see. Preset. Fast. Can I do that? Profile. It's weird because I checked my connection. My speed should be good enough. I don't know why. Low latency. Let's see. Is it better? Well, it's red, which is something that I learned is a bad thing. 3. It looks clear. I'll bite 20 FPS, I assume. Ooh, okay. Let's see if I can just set it into, because right now it's set to 60 FPS. Maybe I should try encoder. No, that's a recording. Let's see. Where is the 60 FPS thingy? Oh, okay. I cannot change that during the stream. What I can do is change the bitrate, the keyframe, 2 passes, profile, baseline, something. Watch Faye work on his small dungeon game for 10 years. Yeah, that's going to happen. No. I'm not going to let that happen. I'm going to really try to finish the game very quickly. I'm not going to spend too much time. Let's see. It's still 2008 kilobyte per second. How can I make it faster? CPU 1%, that's all right. Oh man, come on. Program output, thingy thing. Twitch yeah, no, I got nothing. I cannot make it faster. I don't really know what I can do to make it better. Audio track only one, fastest. Oh well. That sucks. I don't know why it used to work so well before. I've been streaming for a while, and in the beginning I didn't have any issues. I don't know why lately all the streamings are meh. Oh well. Yeah, no, I'm going to work on the dungeon game. No, wait. My first project actually. I took 1 year. All right, it was a long. It is a long time. However, I learned coding with that project. I never coded anything, and I learned coding alone by myself by creating that game. I believe that by now, especially with that much experience acquired, I will create a game. There's a little bit of a learning of stuff I don't know about, but most of the things I know are already how to do. So I don't think I'm going to spend much time creating that dungeon game. A little dungeon game. But I will have my fun and I will try to make it something that I can bounce off and maybe earn a little money. I make games for a living. I want to make games for a living. That's my goal in life. Maybe it's just the distance from your location internet provider. Maybe. I should try to connect directly to the router. Hey, that's true. I moved since maybe this new place. Yeah, maybe I should try to directly connect the. But I tested the connection on. Oh, I don't know. I have no idea. Maybe I should try. I tested the connection with. Yeah, but that doesn't mean anything. Yeah, so if you go on Google and test connection, you will get the supposedly best speed, but which is for me it's like yeah, it's 10 megabytes, I think, 10 mega per second, which is totally fine for I think you need at least 5 for streaming. But I think the route it takes to get to Twitch and YouTube maybe is beneath. Well, it's 2,000 and oh, 3,000. Nice. Okay. It used to be good though a couple of months ago, and it not always stop every 5 seconds. Yeah. Okay, I need to check it up. Should I like oh well, I would have to disconnect everything. I come back quickly. That's not very convenient. I love Neontel and believe in this project. Thank you, Rhizometric Reality. You're so sweet. I'll throw a cheese for you. And a pipe. And another cheese. And a landmine. And bunny ears. This is so dumb. I like it. Yeah, okay, so it stops every 5 seconds. That's really annoying. But I can see the red square on my OBS. That's really annoying too. I don't really know what to do about that. Yeah, I should try to directly connect to my router. I think maybe that's going to help. My router is a bit far from here. Alright, next stream I'm going to connect my computer directly to the router instead of passing through a thing on my wall. Maybe that's going to fix the problem. I should actually try do some test streaming. I'm an idiot. I do my test by streaming directly. I'm an idiot. Alright. Bear with me on this stream. Next week I'll try to make it work. The thing is I cannot really see my own streaming. Well, let me check right now. Okay, give me 1 second. Let me check. Twitch. Rocket choose. Rocket choose. Rocket choose. It used to be good though a couple of months ago, and it not always stop every 5 seconds. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Okay, I need to check it up. Should I like oh well, I would have to disconnect everything. Okay, there's like back quickly. Wow, okay. There's like. That's not very convenient. Weirdly enough, weirdly enough, the stream looks alright here. It looks actually decent in terms of quality, and but there's a lag. There's a huge lag. There's like yeah, I would say 5 to 10 minutes lag behind, which is kind of big. Oh wow, okay. Ooh. Oh, okay. He cannot double jump. That's true. Whoop. The lag stopped in the last 3 minutes. Don't change anything, maybe it will stay that way. Okay, I didn't do anything actually, but that's good news, I suppose. Oh, maybe I should just open Twitch and he's going to be, oh, whoa, whoa, he's watching me. I should, I should not lag now. Okay. Stream seems fine. Okay. Okay, that's good. I mean, it looked alright to me, but it was like 5 minutes behind. So right now I'm talking to you from the future. You don't know that yet. And you will hear me talking right now in 5 minutes around. And then you will send maybe answer and I will read your message in the future. In 5 minutes I will answer, which makes it 10 minutes maybe. Oh well. Hey. Yes, yes. I hear you from the future. What's up? I need to chill, right? Yeah. I really like the I really like the ponytail floating up in the air. It's dumb, but it's something that I've wanted to do since I had the ponytail physics set up. And I was like, alright, the aliens are invading, why not? The dumbest feature I've put in the game. Okay. I think if I wanted to create a Neantel multiplayer, I would need to really rewrite everything, which is not something that I couldn't do, but I think I need. The thing with Neantel is that it has an emotional and emotional baggage with it. It's something that I can handle without much stress. Not stress. Stress is there, but I think it's a good thing for me. I would say it's something that I can handle, but I don't know where I'm going. I kind of forgot what I was talking about. I had an idea 10 seconds ago, like future Faye. Yes, it's me. It's me right now from the future. Woo! Yeah, so Neantel is a huge project with a ton of passion, pour, P-O-U-R, poured in it. Anti-graph pony. Yeah. See, I'm reading 5 minutes in the future what you're saying 5 minutes in the past. It's kind of sad. Oh well. That's today's streaming. Anyway, what was I talking about? I got my Yeah. So Neantel has a ton of emotional baggage with it. Um it's, I think what prevents me from yeah, the main reason I really need to bounce is pretty much because of everything that it has around it. Like yeah, so I was talking about the multiplayer version of Neontel. It's not that I wouldn't do it. It's just that Neontel right now has that emotional baggage with it, which is something that I can handle, and I will handle it, and I will finish the project. But creating something right now, immediately right now, if I'm doing a Neontel related, another project Neontel related, I would probably connect with the fact that financially Neontel kind of cost me my friend my cost me a ton of my house in France pretty much. That's what I saved just to create just to pursue my dream. Uh, right now I'm taking a new job just to survive, which is fine. I think I've got enough experience and knowledge in creating games to be quite a person of value for any company that hires me, which is cool. And I'm even seeing it way more than I thought I would. No, that's not the way I should say this sentence. I noticed that I'm really I can be very valuable, I think, for a company. That's what I'm saying. Pretty much. I can pretty much create a video game on my own for you. That's it. So if you hire me and you want me to create a video game for you, I can do it without all alone if you want me to, which is nice. There is Neontel is your baby. Yes, it is. There is usually a 3-minute delay before you can see our text. So we talking to the Fae from the past. Yes, you are. You are. Talking. I feel like the Fae from the future, and you are talking to the Fae from the past. Yeah. Yeah. My state is not yours, which makes it complicated, like networking. I'm actually learning that anything that the server has, the client will receive later. It's kind of the same thing right now. I do be the server and you guys are my client. Yeah. Yeah, that's why I need to bounce on a brand new project that is not Neontel related. Woo! Bug. It's fine. Alright. Let's use that gun of mine. Boom. Ouch. Woo. Boink. I think I did a great job with the aiming animation. It works very well. But souls like them past Rizzo to future Fae communication. Rizzo. Yeah, like I said, I'm going to... So the dungeon game, I'm going to use a cute little mouse, indeed. But the dungeon itself is going to be... I mean, the name of the project, I was like... I kind of want to create a... So, yeah, I'm a huge fan of the first Diablo. The second Diablo was fun to play, but I don't think it had as much personality as the first Diablo. The first Diablo was in that isolated village that had no that had just like 10 people in it, and it had like a well. I forgot. I know it was a church, something like that, with a hole that you go deep inside. Like the fact that it was so isolated with from the world made it like a world in itself that I thought was very. It like yeah, it had a lot of more personality than Diablo 2, where you go inside the jungle, then inside a cave, then in the desert, and you're just traveling through the world. I don't know. It wasn't as horror oriented. I don't want to create a horror game, but I want a game that has a lot of atmosphere. Let's say. I'm not going to create a ice world and then a lava world and then the jungle world. I think it's kind of like. I mean, back in the Nintendo day, it kind of was awesome because you were traveling through the world, through so many worlds just from your video game console. But nowadays, I think we are lacking more and more. I don't know. Atmosphere? I'm not sure. Yeah, small scale POV, exactly. Mouse. Have you read Red Wall? No, I haven't. What is it? I'm curious. Small mouse sounds like where the world seems big because small. Hello, Pandorami, welcome to the stream. I've been talking a lot about a new project of mine. In order for me to bounce back to get some momentum, I need some fresh air from a new project. I explained why, so that's a lot of talking to me. If you're curious, you can check back the video later. But yeah, basically I'm taking this opportunity to create a tiny little game that's not going to take me too much time. That will be a dungeon game with a little mouse in a dark atmosphere. I say dungeon, but I think I'm going to go freestyle in terms of world. So you're going down. So the project is named Beneath. So you're going down. It's pretty much the same idea as the first Diablo, where you go down. You go down a well, a hole, and you keep going down. That's it. Yeah, what I was saying in the beginning of the stream, I've been having a ton of fun with Road Redemption, and then I think I'm going to take it will be completely different from Road Redemption, of course, but I will try to grab the fun from so Road Redemption has that part where it's like a beat them all. You're immediately in the game, and it's brutal and extremely fun. Yeah, you're just riding super fast on that motorbike, and you're just smashing other bikers. It's very fun, and I think I'm going to take that idea and immediately put you into a fast-paced action, but in that mouse style thingy. I mean, twin stick shooters have been around for a long time now. I think you just need to aim and move. I don't think there's much to master, unlike Neon Tail, where you need to master the physics of the skating. The twin stick dungeon is going to be pretty much left, up, right, down. There's not going to be verticality, just aim and shoot. That's it. And there's going to be multiplayer, up to 5 people, I think. So there we go. Redwall is a book series about medieval rodents who have kingdoms and an old abandoned abbey that made into a home. Oh, interesting. There's a bunch of rodent game, like little mouse games, that are very interesting. I like the styles from some of their visual design of the mouse. I mean, my mouse is going to shoot needles from her bow. I'm probably going to kind of customize the 3D model, so you can kind of customize it into male, female, have like three or four hairstyle, and maybe different nose, maybe, I don't know. I'm not going to extensively make it extremely customizable, but just so you can have a different mouse for 5 people. Kind of, yeah. I think that's going to be something required. They also sing songs and bake pies and drink wine and fight wars. That sounds like classic mouse life, if you ask me. Boink. Boink again. I like my games. They boink. Boink, boink, boink. We need more mouse adventures. Yeah, I agree. Because I actually thought about taking the real character from Ameline in the Ultimate Burger. As you can see, it's a cute little mouse. But I was thinking, yeah, maybe I should take her and Leaf, the fox, the desert fox. The desert fox. But because both, so her main trait is that she's brave, and the other guy is like, I guess he's the emo of the group. He's very skilled, and but he's the professional. No, he's not an emo. He's not like Ram. He's just very professional. And the other characters aren't really fit for a dungeon game, so I was like, but on the other hand, I kind of don't want to put those characters in that game as is, because the lores are way too different. I mean, the Ameline is like a very quirky, cute, and very child-friendly universe. While that dungeon game, I kind of want it to be kind of dark, which is I'm going to create some scary monsters in it, and I'm going to put some tension, I think. I kind of want to go that way for some reasons. I mean, all my projects so far have been very colorful, friendly, popping in color and joy, and very pleasant in the universe. I kind of want to try something else, just to better bounce. Maybe by doing something darker, I will be able to bounce back to Neon Tail very well. Yeah, I think I think that's going to work. Let us customize the fur color and earring and tail accessory of the mouse through in-game equipment. Yeah, sure, why not? You should definitely read about Red Wall books. That sort of settings will make cool dungeon games. All right. I'll try to grab that book. I've been trying. I used to read a ton of books. I'm a big story consumer. I'm a big consumer of everything, I guess. Mostly video games. But lately it's been hard for me to read books because... Okay. Let me take a sip. So yeah, back in France, it's been 9 years since I came back from to Taiwan from France. So back in France, I used to take always take subways for at least 2 hours a day just to go to my work or my school. And in France, it's kind of not very. Back then, most people didn't use their smartphone, and I always used to have books in my pocket. So I read a ton of books: Legend of Drizzt, Ender's Game, all the Harry Potters, all the some Takahashi, many other books that aren't as popular, as known. I actually don't know the titles myself, but I read a ton of fantasy books and sci-fi books and actually books about art also. Some, but I'm mostly a sci-fi and heroic fantasy. I kind of like those. Um, I did read a lot of. I think I read Cthulhu books and I just read stuff. But now I'm not taking the subway anymore. It's not dangerous for me to swipe my smartphone. I mean, it's not that dangerous in France neither, but there's always those dudes who would like, hey, can I see your smartphone? And you're like, no, but then you're like, come on, yeah, ready? And then they take it away and run away with it. And it's awkward, it's weird, and yeah, it's whatever it is. But that was back then, a long time ago, and I used to take subways, which has its own reputation of its own. So it's whatever it is. Now, so I've been reading that book. So it's a book about startup entrepreneurs thing. It's interesting for me because I have a company that's not working at all. I wouldn't say that I would have any interest in that before, because it's only because I failed. I failed super hard at living from my own video games that I have an interest in reading that. But I struggle to find time to read it, actually. I read books on my phone. Yeah, that makes sense. It's actually a good idea because right now, when I go to work, I'm the only dumb dude taking out a big book to read in the subway. And also the time to my work, I take subway is like 10 minutes. So I'm reading for 10 minutes, like 3 pages, and I'm like, okay, I'm done for today. It's not working very well in terms of reading books. So yeah. Okay, the titular book. When I cannot pronounce a word, I'm going to pronounce it in French. Redwall has a mouse climbing the abbey roof to rescue a sword from birds in the rafters because there's an army is invading. All right. I'll try to get it. I'll try to read it if I can. And this game, the author sucks, but I really like the book. Me too. Actually, almost read all the whole series. I think I missed only a couple of Bean side stories, but everything else I read it all. I think, maybe not. I'm not sure. Nice books. Yeah. Yeah, Bean kind of became quite. I mean, the whole thing is like a fantasy, power fantasy in itself, kind of. Like the smartest kids in the world, in the universe. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I've read them a long time ago also, so I don't remember much now, but yeah, it was a good read. I don't think it's only you who find it difficult to read books. Reading books requires to sit and chill. It's hard in a world you need to constantly run somewhere. That's true. I still have that habit of whenever I'm walking, I'm trying to get rid of that habit. Like walking for the sake of walking and not walking to get somewhere quickly. I think I lived in Paris way too long. That's the way it. Ooh. Hoo-hoo. Hee hee hee. Hoo-hoo-hoo hee. Let me write that again. Woo! Alright. I see beneath the world. I see every. Alright. Woo! Nice. That Yashiki, that's for you. Let me take a screenshot of this. Alright. Nice. It's alright. Don't worry, that's not a big bug, actually. That's quite easy to fix. It's just the curve and the collider, the way I coded this thing. So yeah. I'm not going too into detail, but it's easy to fix. Just move the curve closer to the upper side and that's going to fix it. Titular is a French word, anyhow. No. Yeah, okay. Le Mao. Titular. Yeah, but you pronounce it different. Like you say moustache. No, moustache is bad. It's a baggage. We say bagage. So titular. Let me guess. Tit. Yeah, no, that's not what I wanted to say. Titular. I'm blushing. Titular, maybe. I'm guessing from other words that could be close to it. Other words. I'm cultured. See, I am cultured. So titular. I'm guessing. Speaker for the Dead. Oh, I don't know this one. Speaker for the Dead was my favorite. I read the series with the zombies in it. I forgot the title. World War Z, I think. There was a huge series with it. I think yeah, it's been a while. It's been a long time. I think back then zombies were the rage on every support on video games and movies and of course the TV show. It's been a long time. Yeah, World War Z, I think it was. Whoop. Panoramine, we all drown in the muck of immediacy. Modernity demands of us. Sick under grinding there. Yes, Panoramine. Saw that? Oh yeah, okay. So this grinding has another issue. It, as you can see, I'm pivoting my character. My character is pivoting weirdly. Damn. So I guess, yeah, I guess it's alright because this section of the map was not was kind of work in progress when we started to stop being stable in our production of the game. Oh well, we do what we can. We'll fix it eventually. It's fine. Your pronunciations are generally good and accurate. Thank you. I work actually quite hard on them. I think my main issue with is the I would say the melody. I'm trying to fix that, but English speakers have a melody in their word pronouncing habits, which is something that French people don't have. Usually French people, French is you don't go up and down like that, like crazy in French. You just read whatever you're talking about in the same tone, and it's flat. And English, the English is very singing, in my opinion. English is very singing. You have to go up and down and accentuate some parts of words kind of randomly, but not really. There are some there are some untold rules that I think you acquire just by habit without really knowing. I mean, every language kind of have that, but in a different way. It's just a sort of habit from accent, something like that. I don't know. Oh well. Coordinate features. Coordinate features. What? What? Wait, what? Oh, seek under grinding. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Speaker of the Dead is the second book of Ender's Saga before Bean Saga. Oh, okay. Yeah. I think I read it. It's been a long time. I've read those books like 20 years ago. I'm old. Yeah, no, maybe not 20 years. Maybe it was 10 years. I'm not sure. I read them a very... Ooh. Okay. All right. So as you can see now, I have my titular... I just wanted to say the word. I have no sentence to go with it. Woo! Okay. Okay, I think I know what happened. So, Yashiki sneakily put a little figurine on top of that that Sonic wheel. And whenever you pick up a... Oh, wow, okay. Whenever you pick up a figurine from those grinds, whenever you pick up a figurine, you have a slow motion, a time stopper, and a 360 camera turn around the figurine that shows you the figurine. And I think that bugs out because I was grinding back, head downward, and that's what you saw. And somehow the game failed to put me back into the grind, so I don't know what happened here. It was messy, but it... Whoa. Hey, boxes. Calm your titular down. That's going to be my new word. Anyway, titular and the track. It's pronounced similar to French, but second T is pronounced more English-like, i.e. closer to titular. Oh, titular, I think. And R is English R and not French R. Yeah, of course. Titular. Actually, in French, you say titulaire. Titulaire. Es-tu titulaire? And titular. All right, I think I got it. Titular. Man, this new section is full of broken grinds. It's fine. This new section. Ooh, invisible wall. All right. Woo. Titular neon tail when I see no neon tail. Indeed. Do I still have the tail? Wait. No, I have to be Ruby for it to work, I think. Let me check. I think it was one of those. Yes, I still have it. The bee tail. The cable tail. This one is kind of weird, but why not? It's a jack cable. That's for you, Rhizometric Reality. You're, if I remember correctly, you are a fan of Lane Experiment, right? There you go. Little devil tail, dragon tail. Green one, blue one. Tails tail. Tails. Did you know that Tails' name in Sonic was miles per hour? Such a dumb. Anyway. French is for philosophy. English is for propaganda. What? What? Propaganda? Oh, you mean the language? I don't know. I don't know. I quite like the English language. I think it's a beautiful language. I guess it's how you use it. I mean, if you heard how I guess you could watch. There's a cartoon named Les Lascars. I think you could watch watch it to see how they talk, and I can tell you that the French language is very far from being a beautiful language when that type of people. I mean, it's fun. It's fun. It's not a bad. It's a thing that you. It's a language in itself, I suppose. Yeah, it's the thug version of. I guess you could say that thug version of French. It's pretty fun. Woo! Woo! Next star is the Wonderland. Yes. The Underland. Wonderland. Netixter just breaks the laws. Yeah, indeed. She was a untold kind of maybe criminal. Who knows? Who really knows except herself? She's not saying it anyway, so we don't know. I like that fluffy tail. Am I a furry? No, I don't think I'm a furry, but I do like those characters. I really like how this tail specifically move. I guess I have something for slow physics, like what I was talking about with her ponytail flying up, like motions in underwaters, that kind of floaty thing. I really like it, and that tail has it kind of. Yeah, it's like here. I like it. I mean, I think everybody kind of could get hypnotized by that kind of thing. Like when I was a kid, I could watch smoke, the motions of smokes, or just the waves. I think everybody kind of have that, more or less. At least a little. Just watching waves of stuff moving around. It's hypnotizing, and it's always changing. It's always different, and it has some calming. Yeah, relaxing properties, I guess. Just chilling and watching something move, and always be different, kind of. Yeah. Anyway, I am plugged me into that early 2000 internet. I was there 3,000 years ago. I was there. I played the first internet game on 56K Half-Life. Yeah, that I think. Yeah, it wasn't at my own home because I didn't have internet, but I went into a friend home to play Half-Life online. It was awesome. It was the first time we could frag people. Then there was Quake 3 and stuff. Yep, I was there. 3,000 years ago. Listening to Offsprings while playing those games. Yeah, Need for Speed 3, or I don't know. 2000. What games was there? Was Tony Hawk? I guess, yes. Yeah, I guess Tony Hawk. Pro Skater 2. Crash Bandicoot. It's funny because those titles are still around a lot. System of a Down, Toxicity. I think that was 2000. Wake up! Grab the person. I just gotta fit it with a shake up. Yep, I was there. English is beautiful and it's great for manipulation of world leaders and its people. I mean, any language works for that. I mean, it's not exclusive to the English language. And probably every single country has politics and manipulations and stuff. I mean, even everybody's manipulating to some sort, but it's not always a bad thing, I suppose. Yeah, I guess it's all a matter of scale. If you are talking to someone, you are always kind of manipulating, but not necessarily I mean, as soon as you're talking to someone, you're kind of I don't know. Maybe I'm advocating something that I'm not even close to. No. Okay. Let me rephrase that. You're not manipulating because I don't know why my brain just switched the term. It's all a matter of scale. I guess I'm very friendly right now, and everything is positive. So I'm like, yeah, manipulation is alright. No. Okay. Never mind me. I was lost in another dimension. Hey, Acebreaker Ultra. We're talking about weird things right now. What's up? How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. I've got a tail and I am not a fury. You know, okay, I might be a little bit of a furry. But not in the internet way. I just like that fluffy tails movement. It's fluffy and it moves like that, so I like it. Anyway, how are you doing? I've seen one person saying about French, there's no middle. People either loving it, either hating it. That's kind of true. That is kind of true. I think, yeah, French is pretty. I mean, there's a ton of different French, I suppose. The poetic ones, the sophisticated version of French, yes, that's pretty. I like it. The commonly spoken in some places, suburbs, by some specific kind of French people, not as beautiful, I would say. But I guess it's the same for every language. It's just a matter of conditions. Faye, legally not a furry, just follow the character designs. Let's see. I mean, I grew up with Animaniacs. I guess all the Disney's, DuckTales. I mean, I'm not sure if that's count as a furry. I mean, all those cartoons kind of make sense. Chip and Dale's, what's her name? Gadget. She was cute. Who was a furry hot girl, I suppose. Yeah. Okay. Let me think about it a little bit. Sonic had like, yeah, Sonic of course, but I don't want to go there because Sonic has a huge culture of its own on the internet. It's kind of scary. Back then, there were a ton of cartoons with. Oh, I know, Rita from the Animaniacs. There was a little cat. She was very cute, I think. Oh well. I don't know. That was back then. I don't know why all the cartoons back then wanted a sexy or cute furry character, I guess. Yeah, it's alright. We have some. We have become unable to imagine new futures. Here we go again. We can only imagine alternative paths as filtered through the media consumption empire. Yes, isometric reality. The moment words are cast like magic into the word, they influence the beholder of the words. Yeah, I guess you were replying to what I was talking about, the manipulation of people through talking. I was just saying that in a minor scale, whenever you communicate with someone, there's always, unless you are into a speech and you're not communicating back, you're communicating in one way only. Usually in a dialogue, there's always like some, to a tiny scale, some sort of manipulation, even if it's not necessarily willingly. You're talking to someone, so there's a reaction. As soon as there's a reaction, there's always some sort of a mix of many things, among them manipulation, but it's not necessarily a bad one, something that you're doing to be mad, to hurt your interlocutor. Can I say that? Anyway, I don't know why I'm going there. I'm just talking. Yeah, and anytime Rasometric Reality is speaking, I'm entering his game, and I just want to play the game, I guess. I'm a gamer. I'm a huge gamer. It's actually kind of I guess it has a dimension of sadness, I suppose, because now at my new job, I know I made friends with some people, and I'm kind of always asking them if they want to play with me video games. Yeah, I am an unending unsatiable, I guess, addicted to video game. I always want to play video games, I suppose. That's my main thing. Oh well. The internet will make everything weird. Indeed, that's his job. That's the purpose of the internet. That's why internet was born. Furry Mouse Tinkerer Girl for Black... Let me take a sip. Furry Mouse Tinkerer Girl. Furry Mouse Tinkerer Girl for Blacksmith role in Phase upcoming Mouse Souls-like. Influence might be a better term. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. Manipulation usually requires a power imbalance between subjects. You're right. When I say manipulation in a very tiny scale, I think influence is just it's just what it is. Yeah, I'm an idiot. Sorry about that. I think I played too many video games. I see everything as a bar, and I'm like scaling everything up and down, and I see manipulation like a tiny little more. It's actually the influence is pretty much what I need to use, the words I need to use, instead of a tiny little bit of manipulation. That's wrong. I am an idiot. Yep. All right. Playing the game. The one that will take me to my end. All right. I need to read your sentences better. Playing the game. The one that will take me to my end. I'm waiting for the rain to wash who I am. There's people dancing on cars. Also, yes, you're right. Woo! There's people dancing on cars. Where was that? I mean, that's probably like in the past, future version of me. So I probably got past the cars without seeing in them. So okay, whatever. I think there's a lot of power imbalance between individuals. You're not entirely wrong. Uh, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, words are words. I tend to see the world as a game designer, kind of now. Faute professionnelle. I create too many games, so now I'm saying everything as from a game design point of view. I think Rhizometric is referencing a song, but Photorom, I can't tell which one. Okay. What does Photorom means? For the lore of myth, faster than light, omitted myth mystic. I don't know. Photorom. Okay. For the life of me. Yes. I got it. I got it. Me very smart. I got it. I'm sure that's what it means. For the life of me. Yes, yes. You answered. Thank you. But I got it. I found it. Makes sense. I'm making a reference to an old meme where the song I Wish by Infected Mushroom. I know them! But I don't know that song. Used to troll people as they would lose the game by listening. Oh, okay. Okay. No, I don't know. I don't know that song. I've heard of Infected Mushroom though. I guess they didn't come to France. So I've heard of them, but I've never listened to them, I guess. Woo! Oof. I'm just skating around. Let me check other tails. So we've got the cabled tail. I mean, you guys have already seen that before. The pink cat tail. And you know, of course, this one fits Ruby. She's all pink. I like this one. I like the colors. It kind of goes well with the socks. I don't. Is that called socks? Yeah, I guess those are called socks. Yeah, the colors fits the velvet outfit of Ruby. I like this one. Everything fits. Everything fits Ruby. This one fits her also, but it's more like a recall of her skin, I suppose. Yeah. From a design point of view, whenever you have a color, what I call a recall is like the tip of your shoe have some pink, and if you have cat ears that are pink also, that's a recall. That's what I call a recall. I don't know how it's called by professional artists. I guess I call that recall because in French I would call that a rappel, which means recall, kind of. Knee socks, thank you! You're not so far in the past, actually. That's cool. You remember the game, of course, the one where if you think about the game, you lose. Yes, of course. Yes, of course, I know this one. I mean, yeah, I played them all. I played the hey, hey, look down, and then I played all the games. I'm still playing a lot of the old games. Every now and then I go back to old games. I don't know, fun is so weird. You get fun from I don't know. Yeah, so something I want to do with my new little project, the dungeon game. I want it to be very snappy into the action directly. Like you launch the game, you're into the action directly, bam, and you're shooting and you're evading and you're advancing. I want it to be. I want the pace from. Yeah, that's it. So Road Redemption, that's the game I've been playing lately with Netixta. I want this pace. I want like you're thrown inside the game. You're speeding up and you're bashing. It's a beat them all. That game is a beat them all. It's pretty much a beat them all. You're bashing other. In my game, is going to be monsters. Yeah, I think that's what I want. Did you lose the game? Yeah, right now, yes. But I'll be winning again. I mean, that game is kind of that's how it works. Let me forget about it and then I'll be winning again. Yeah, on Discord, the new guy today who praised the game and got me in a good mood actually. Yeah, he said that the graphics aren't that good. I kind of agree with him in the sense that this is very old school 3D and that doesn't have much post effects and Bloom, it doesn't have all the URPs, Universal's rendering pipelines stuff. I mean, the game was created so long ago. The URP didn't even exist in Unity back then, and when it appeared, I didn't bother to change all the materials we had to it. Otherwise, it would look way better. But still, I think we still did manage to bring the city the personality it deserves. Like those windows have those scotch, that's how we call it in French, on them. Yeah, personality over yeah, I think personality is way more important than anything else. I mean, look at those I've been thinking about that actually this week, like South Park, Rick and Morty. Graphically, they're not like Japanese anime awesome. I mean, not all of them, but they have so much they prioritize personality in the design of the characters. Like Adventure Time, it has awesome designs. All of those have awesome designs, and the lines are very simple. The colors are very simple, but it drools with personality, and I think that's really awesome with those cartoons. I mean, 90%. Let's not lie to ourselves. 90% of the fun of that cartoon are the voice acting. I'm thinking about Rick and Morty, but still, the designs have a lot of personality. And I think that's the part of me where I want my games to have personality more than good graphics, I guess. I'm not there, I guess. I'm not there yet. But It's a thing in the back of my mind. It's a thing that I think about. Actually, at my job, some people who played my who saw my game said that I should push the design harder, like the visuals. But on the other side, I think my characters are cute. Oh well. Yeah, maybe I could push some. I don't know. I don't know. Mouse life is full of peril. Yes, indeed. I think it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. I'm still wondering how scary the monsters will be. I wonder if I should push the. I've been talking about having the pace of Road Redemption, which is throwing you a ton of directly into the action and having a ton of action directly. But whenever we're talking about atmosphere, I kind of want to. I'm always pulled back into. Yeah, no, I have to decide. Either I'm going for atmospheric, either I'm going to for fast pace. And although a dark universe tend to be a good setting for atmospheric world, I don't know. I don't really know so far. Because the thing with dark theme is that you can, by setting a slow pace, you can really put a very good atmosphere to the game. By putting like visuals or settings, like if you enter a room and you see a bunch of corpses that that have very specific ways to be like that tells a story, basically, by seeing, you will be very cautious in a role-playing game, let's say, when you advance to the next room, right? That's what I'm talking about. It's a very different pacing from Road Redemption, like speed up, and bashing people's head. It's but on the other hand, that's really fun. We'll see. I kind of want the fast pacing and into the action type of a game for the Dungeon Mouse game. But yeah, anyway. That's not knee socks, that's thigh high. Yes. I have actually a lot of. I have a ton of references, images. I have a library of cool drawings that I really like from awesome artists. And one of them, what's his name? I think it's Crayon. Crayon. A guy who draws awesome girls' figures and awesome derrière. I think it's Crayon. Yes. He really knows how to draw the simple lines, but awesome lines. Yeah, I'm following him on Facebook, I think. Crayon, I think. So, I mean, there's a ton of artists who are really good. I think the first one that I know, that I've learned about, was the guy who drew... The mangaka who drew... I forgot his name. Most of his stories are have cute girls. What's his name? He did. I don't know why I only think about Shadow Lady. He did a very popular manga that I have completely forgot the name. I don't know why. It's too long ago. But he's very famous. Never mind. Anyway, Ruby, very cute. Thank you. I spent a lot of time designing her, actually. But I didn't want to spend too much time modeling her. That's why her design is very simple, but there's a lot of personality. That's what I want. And also the simplicity of her outfit serve her for the accessory that she wears. We kind of poured a ton of cosmetics on her, but the simple version of her doesn't have much on her outfit. I think that works pretty well. Ooh. I enjoy games where we feel cautious about what is ahead. Yes. Yes, yes. I completely agree with that. In my Dark Soul prototype of the game, that's something that I really want to push very hard. I don't think I'm going to push it in the dungeon game, but that's something that I've been wanting to do for a long time. Like tons of exposition. Like you advance, and every room is telling you something that is going to make you very scared about what's coming up. That's something that I really want to set up. I think as a creator, that's something that I will really enjoy creating. It's like I'm like a kid. I'm like a kid when I create games. I'm like playing with Lego. I'm like, oh, I'm going to make my players feel this and that. It's really that. I'm really like that actually. Well, Neantel is kind of harder to do that because it's open world, and I cannot really. It's more for games that are linear, where I always know how the player should feel at that point of the game. Those corridor games where you can kind of control. You kind of have limited control, but still control over what the player is supposed to feel. And I haven't done much games like that by myself on my own, and I think I should. I think I would have a ton of fun doing that, but not yet. Neantel, the dungeon game, we'll see later. I have too many unfinished things to finish first. I think slow-paced stuff are hard to success right now. Yes, it is hard to set up. Early games could have that kind of stuff, but now there's too much competition, so games have to present themselves quickly. That is true, but I still think it's doable. I think it's still doable. But you're kind of right. But I still think it's doable. I don't know. I picked up Lunacy the other day. Slow-paced game seems to be pretty popular. Yeah, like I said, it's still doable, but you kind of have to set the mood quickly. But you have to make it interesting right away. So slow pace, but immediately interesting. In that way, I think you can still have a slow-paced game that really captures you. I think that's the flow. Few of slow-paced games that are still successful are usually game in itself, like simple puzzle game. I don't know. I do enjoy puzzle games, but I don't think those are the main best slow-paced atmospheric games, I think. But actually, slow-paced games like Myst would probably not be popular now. Yeah. Myst wouldn't work at all. Myst used to capture you through its graphism. Through the visuals. Yeah. Nowadays, Myst visuals is like meh. But back then, it offered a world that was never seen before, and I think that's the main thing that captured you. Now you need something else that won't work anymore. The puzzles are too meh. Probably can make more stuff unequipable, but you'd have to probably redo the model. Let's make her naked. A bikini version of Ruby. I wouldn't say no though. But I'm still hoping that one day Neon Tail will be popular enough that some modders are going to do that for me. That would be the best day of my life, probably. We'll see. We'll see, we'll see. Yeah, let's play Kingsfield 1. I haven't played it, actually. I should give it a try. But I know about the game. It's kind of famous for. I guess it retroactively became famous because of Dark Souls. But yeah, anyway. I think there's plenty of market room for a slower paced game that do not fit into the modernity of mainstream media. Let's see. Do I have any idea of a slow paced game? Well, I think we're mixing up a few ideas here. Like, slow pace is one thing, but exciting is another. And I think you can be slow paced while being exciting and interesting and fun at the same time. I don't think slow pace necessarily means boring or taking its sweet time to be interesting. Of course, the big tension is slowly building up, but I think you can make it interesting right away. It's just a matter of how, and it's hard. It's super hard. It's like comedy, comedy versus drama. To make a successful drama, it's 1,000 times harder than it is to make a comedic things. I'm not saying that comedy is easy, nor it is high quality, but compared to drama, you have to put a ton of setup. Let's say, yeah, drama needs setup. That's what I mean. I'm not saying that comedy is easy, but drama needs a lot of setup, a lot of thinking, a lot of setting up the conditions for the drama to work. Unlike humor, sometimes someone farts and you're laughing. That works. I'm a good. Yeah, that works. I hope the game is going well. Thank you, Kriya. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Yeah, well, the game is doing as it. I'm trying my best. Let's just say I'm trying my best. The game right now is in a situation where it is very slowly advancing, and I need some bouncing because, well, yeah, it's hard for the. I'm basically having a. Yeah, I'm working. I'm working actively to feed my family. And I only spent one day on the project, so the production is extremely slow. However, I think I need a good bounce. Yeah, that's what I've been talking about in the beginning of the stream. It's like whenever you're doing something and you're way too much into it, you need some. You need to do something else, gardening or some when you're drawing and painting, and you've been painting for 1 week and you're too focused on that little green part of your painting, so you need to do something else and come back to it, and then you will see all the problems your drawing has. This is the same situation. I need to do something else and bounce back hard on it. And Neon Tail is a huge, ambitious game that has a ton of baggage with it. I need to bounce on something else, and I don't think I looked into the multiplayer version of the game. It's a ton of work. If it was quick to do, I would do it 100%, but I don't think it is. Now that I really know how to do it, Yeah, I 100% know how to do it, but yeah, that's a ton of work. But the puzzles are meh. Yeah, all 19's puzzles are like that. Recently have seen modern people playing Seven's Guest, which was incredibly popular at launch. OMG, that's some next level nonsense. Yes, yes, that's true. Monkey Island, you needed to put some Q-tips inside a huge. No, that wasn't the weirdest. I think I was stuck for months. Back then there wasn't internet also, so you had to figure it out. You could spend months stuck on adventure games. I think you needed to use a rubber chicken on a cable to go through to the other side, and you needed to take a dog, put it inside your pocket, go to the other side of the island, and use the dog on a bunch of straw to find a Q-tip, I think, to put inside a monkey's ear so that he opens his mouth. I think I'm mixing up some stuff. It's been a long time. But yeah, 90s puzzles. Those were crazy. There's another game that I have never managed to get past the outside of the castle. I think it was I don't remember. It was on PlayStation 1. It was an adventure game, a click and play. I forgot the name. It was in front of a castle. You were a knight. You were talking to a farm boy. That's pretty much it. I have no idea how it was called. Stray has been an absolute success. True. Stray is very good. Slower paced at most time. True. But they use the cat. Kittens, you know kittens work. Cats. You want to be successful? Cats and boots and cats and boobs. Anyway. Take a step back and see it with new eyes. Yes. Good luck. I believe in you. Thank you. Yes, I'm not giving up Neon Tail, but I probably need to take a step back. Different parts of Stray have different pace. I wouldn't say it entirely slow paced, and also again incredible visuals. Yes. I'll be playing the game. I haven't played it yet. I'm taking my sweet time. But like I said, I always finish what I start, and I'll probably buy the game in 5 years, 10 years, 20 years when it's on sale. No, right now I have a salary, so I probably can can buy it at some point. I'm still only buying tiny games on sales or AAA games that have been around for 20 years and therefore are under 100 maybe I should now that I have job, now that I have a job, I should probably start to spend more. I don't know. Anyway, different parts of that's like a big around sword type of quest. Yes. Yes, the from Ocarina of Time. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I haven't played the Ocarina of Time for so long. I kind of forgot everything about it. Lunacid had me staring at the tree for 15 seconds to get a weapon and the message "Uwu." You wanna be successful? Cats and boobs. Indeed. I mean, that has been the recipe for internet for a long time. You know. There's that song, Kittens on the Web. Yes, that's the yeah cats and kittens and boobs. That works. Totally what internet was for the longest time. Seven's Guests puzzles are like, now you're moving chess pieces to see next bit of the story. Why? And now you're moving chess pieces in another way. What? Now you need to move cans. Excuse me? Yeah. Yeah, I remember. I didn't finish that game. But I also know why. Oh, there was that other adventure game that has a ton of atmosphere. It was kind of, I guess it was kind of scary, but not. It was kind of horror, but in the good type. Not the good type. The type that really follows you, but it's not scary. It's not horror, but it sticks with you, kind of. What was that name? I think it was The Dark Eye. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. There was it was like using puppets, and there were that story with teeth, collecting teeth. I kind of forgot. It's been so long ago. Even older. Wait, even older. There's that story made with the visuals created by Giger. So very alien. What was that name? I'm old and I'm forgetting all the games that marked me when I was a kid. Horror types. What was that name? I forgot. So it was about. It was a guy who got his head opened up and an alien put something inside it, and then you wake up with a headache, and after some adventures later, you get into an alien world. I kind of forgot what the title was. Very very old game. What else? I guess I can talk about old games a lot since I've played so many of them. The horror type, Phantasmagoria is a classic one. It's a classic one. I used to play X-Files also. I remember there was like 1,000 CDs. Had to change all the time. It was annoying. Oh, you could click on Scully, by the way, on her chest, and she would arrest you. Why did I click it? I guess I was just curious. And she was like, stop it. And then game over. Oh, there was that very weird game on PlayStation with time traveling. I forgot. You were a dude with long hair with a green jacket. And there were you kept going back in time. The game was very weird, but I kept playing it forever. I forgot. It was an adventure game also. Kind of weird one. System Shock was an awesome game, but no, that's not it. But System Shock was an awesome game. I played the remade. I finished the remake of it on Steam. I think 3 years ago. Very awesome game. Still good to go for me, at least right now. I mean, I played Star Control 2 like 5 years ago, and I had an absolute blast. And I was playing Fallout 4 at the same time, and it was extremely boring to me compared to Star Control 2. So yeah, I don't mind old and ugly, I guess. Although for me it wasn't ugly. Star Control was an awesome game. Still is an awesome game. And absolutely all freaking puzzles had no relation to the story whatsoever. I mean, 90s puzzles, of course. Canadian World, dying and laughing. Canadian World. Oh! No. Okay, never mind. Did I say Canadian World? Oh well. Alright. Woo! Yeah, System Shock was an awesome game. And I did the thing where I mean the game is not really telling you what it was. That there's that lever that you just go there, you pull it, and then you blast the earth, and Shodan is like thanking you, and you're like, okay, oops. Yep, I did it. But that's kind of awesome, I guess, in itself. Video games. I will play video games forever, I suppose. What other games? Blinks? No, I haven't played Big Blinks actually, but I know this game. That's the cat with a Hoover, with a, yeah. Do you say Hoover? No, aspirator. How do you say aspirator in English? With the thing that sucks up the dirt. With the, my English sucks. I'm sorry. Salut Valentin, bonjour et bienvenue dans ce stream. Welcome Valentin, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? My stream seems to be kind of weirdly slow sometimes, but not really. It lags, it has some issues, but it's not. It's going. Oh, it's green right now. I guess it's working now. I have no idea why it was red before. But I guess it's green now. That's cool. So it should be alright. Hoover is okay. Vacuum, yes, vacuum. I guess one is UK and the other is USA probably. Chrono Trigger. Chrono Trigger was an awesome game. Yes, Chrono Trigger was an awesome game. SNES games are most Super Nintendo games are awesome. Breath of Fire 2, I had an awesome experience with that. What else? Oh, there's that game that I've never finished, but I kind of really played it a lot. I mean, there's a couple of games. There's one that is called Arcana, that is a dungeon crawler card game on SNES. That was kind of cool. And there's Seven's, not Seven's Guest, but Seven's something on SNES also, an RPG. I've never finished it, but I think the game was way too grindy. That's one big reason why I've never finished it. But I like the characters. I like the universe and the music, and the combat was kind of nice, but way too grindy. Merci. Thanks for visiting my stream the other day. You're welcome, but I couldn't see much. I'm sorry I didn't stay, but I couldn't see anything. I guess my side was weird. I don't know. Calling gelatin jello. Okay. Hoover is a brand name. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, that's why the jello thing. Okay. It's like calling an adhesive bandage a band-aid. I see. Thank you for the clarification. Love Breath of Fire games. Yes. I'm a huge fan of the second one on SNES. That's the one that I played the most. I'll take a sip. I remember I had I've never finished the one on PS2, but I really loved the 2D art. There's actually a bunch of RPG that I've never finished that I would like to finish. Breath of Fire 5 on PS2 is one of them. Xenogear on PS1. I played it. I went all the way into the. I was on a boat, I think, the last time I played it. I was on a boat to some location and I never finished the game. It's way too long. Those games were way too long. There's a game that I've never played on PS1 that I'm kind of curious about. I think it's Vagrant something. Vagrant Story, maybe? I remember the first time I saw the visuals, I was like, oh, that game looks awesome. It was by Square Enix. I remember beginning the game, but starting the game, but never went far with it. I don't know why. I guess the pace is way too slow for today. It's probably that. I'm currently playing Armored Core series. Yes. I'm going to say yes to every title you ever say because those are all games that I really like. I haven't played that many of them, but I did enjoy some of them. I forgot which one actually. Armored Core. I actually played one of SNES. Most SNES games, I think I played them because it's free. Kind of, it's free. I mean, I played a ton of them because the emulator, I guess. Breath of Fire 1 was really good, the GBA re-release. Yes. Yes, indeed. It's the one with the dog, right? No, that's the 2. Wait. Oh yeah, one was with the dog, and second one was with the cat. I think I'm mixing up the games. When I'm saying cat, I love that character. There was a cat girl with yeah, furry again. There was a cat girl with a stick, a fighting stick, a bow, and yeah, I really loved her. I really liked the character. She was cool. I noticed also that in most RPGs, I'm really not into the main protagonist girl, but really into the energetic ones. So in Final Fantasy, I'm like, in FF8, for instance, Rinoa was boring, and I liked Selfie, I think what was her name. In FF7, same thing. Well, Tifa has other argument, I would say, but in terms of personality, I was like, yeah, Yuffie's more fun, I suppose, but she was my age back then, so that's that. No, I was even younger than Yuffie back then, I suppose. So there's that. What else? Yeah, I think the boring main character is kind of boring, I suppose. One who has wolf, two has dog. Yeah, okay. One who has wolf. Yeah. I kind of forgot about the first one, I suppose. Yeah, I remember I played it. There was Nina that was following me everywhere. No, that's still 2. Yeah, I guess I played the second one way more than the first one. Okay, I sadly have to go now. Good rest of the stream. Okay, I think I should probably... Okay, it's kind of late here. I think I'm being way too noisy. Alright. Yeah, okay. I should talk a little bit less louder. Okay, I'm going to stream a little bit for a few minutes, and then I'm going to call it a stream. I think my wife is sending me a message like, I'm talking way too loud. Kid cannot sleep. Alright. I'm having fun though. I'm just chatting and having fun talking with you guys. Okay. I mean, talking about video games is something that I would never shut up about. Another World was a game that yeah, when you were talking about something world, I thought about Another World. Yeah, Breath of Fire 1. I like the winged people. Yes, I did too. Nina is in every game. Yeah. I remember that from the first one too. Alright, I'm going to call it a stream. It's kind of hard to talk without being excited when talking about the old video games because that's really my things. And the more I talk about it, the more old games pops on me in my mind. I think I'm never going to end this stream if I'm going that route. Alright. Thank you guys for watching. That was an awesome trip back in memory lane. Let's talk more about video games next week. I'll try to prepare something to show for the dungeon game for next week. So thanks for watching. I'll see you next week. Bye bye. GG's, Philly. Massive success in your future. Thank you. Another world with a trip. Yes, indeed. Alright. See you later, guys. Bye bye. Take care. Take care of yourself too. Bye. Thank you.